Hi guys, Jay here from Notion Family. Just going to take you through the cleaning hub. The cleaning hub allows you to have a list of jobs that you do, to go about and clean room by room, to list a whole bunch of seasonal jobs you have to do and track them in a calendar, and also set kids' chores. They might be chores that they have to do over the whole week, they might be chores that they do after school, or different lists of things that they need to get done. And so it allows you to track all of that and also all your shopping that you'll need for any cleaning. There's 5 databases in the cleaning hub. You get 3 that are really all about cleaning, and 2 of them that are connected to a family member's database and a groceries list. Now you may already have those 2 databases, and so you're going to just be able to link them in with your own family members and your own grocery list. So we start off and we give you a cleaning hub dashboard where you can get to everything. You can see your shopping list. You've got a feedback portal here if you come up with any issues. You can get to your clean room by room, your seasonal jobs and your kids' chores and all the things that your kids do. I've got a link view of our seasonal jobs and also just a link view of all the jobs in general so we can see them all, add any more in. So this first area here called All Jobs just allows you to go in and see all your different types of jobs and set them up. So you might have after school jobs, you might have seasonal jobs, and you might have kids' chores that are jobs, and they all just get popped in this little gallery here. Now when you add the jobs in, it's really quite easy and you get to add in lots of different details. So let's have a look at here. A vacuum. You can add in the type of job it is. Is this for the primary cleaner in the house? Is it a kid's chore, a seasonal job, an after school chore, or something for the housekeeper? And I divide them up like that so you can allocate jobs to different areas, and you can choose multiple areas. So this vacuuming might be for the primary cleaner in your house, but it also might be a kid's chore because they're going to be doing it as well. You then get the chance to add a URL so that you can put a link in there to any instructions. For seasonal jobs, you can add in a date, and I'll show you how to reset that date later on. Then you've got this section here where you can add 5 short instructions. This might not be something you want to use, but if you do want to give your kids instructions that they can just easily see, this can be a great place to put things. So you just say, you know, get the vacuum out, use the different heads on it, and do room by room, or however you want to give them instructions. And then they will be able to see this in a gallery view or a board view really easily without having to go into it. Then there is a done tick box here, which sometimes you'll use and other times you won't. Then down here, if we click on our template details, that button now just opens up this here where we can add all sorts of information. You can add before and after picture of the cleaning. You can delete that if you don't want it. You can add detailed instructions, chuck a URL in here if you want to. And here's where you can also manage your equipment's list. So you'll be able to see a list of all the different things that you use and might want to buy to do this job, and you can easily pop them on your shopping list. The next area you might want to look at is cleaning room by room. So this clean by room is set up so that you can go through all your rooms, have a list of jobs and tick them all off. So it uses 2 databases. It brings your jobs database together and your room plan together. Here we can see a list of all the jobs. And here we can manage all the jobs and have a long list of what they all are and which room they are going into. Then you've got each room. So you're going to be able to add rooms here and change the filter, and then you'll be able to get each room, you know, a long list of all your rooms. Click open the toggle and then you'll just get a long list of all your jobs, and you'll be able to tick off done, 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 and then reset it later on. But that way you can keep track of all the things that you have done and which rooms. Some jobs are going to be linked to 2 rooms. You'll have mopping you want done in the kitchen, mopping you want done in the lounge room. You might want to separate them out. And that's why we have the 2 databases that are linked together. So the rooms is your planning, and then you have got your actual cleaning jobs that you can put into all the rooms, because you may want the same job in multiple rooms and you want to be able to tick them off to say, yep, we've done them. You want to be able to tick off that you've done the vacuuming in the kitchen without it affecting the vacuuming job that's in the lounge room. You then have all your seasonal jobs. These are all the jobs that you have linked and marked as seasonal jobs as their type. You can still give them a URL, you can still give them lots of instructions, but you're going to use this date feature so that it appears in the calendar. And that way, when it comes to winter, you can have a look at the jobs for winter, when it comes to summer, and so forth. Each year you can tick that you've done these things, or you can just leave them, and then later on you can reset the dates in our reset section. Then the next section we've got is kids' chores. This section allows you to give chores to multiple family members and put them inside a planner so that you can see them week by week. So I give you 2 weeks that you have got all your chores set up, and in this view you can see everybody's chores and who's going to do them and details about them. But in the kids pages they can just see their own chores and get a view of what they're doing. Let's have a look at an example of one of the kids pages. So this is how they're set up. So they have their chores here just in a long list in case they want to look at more detail. I've put a list of the chores down the side that they're going to be doing for after school activities. Then you've got their chore plan, which is just the days that they're doing things and the things that they have to do. This section works by adding your cleaning jobs to your actual chores planner. So it's similar to the room by room where you're adding jobs into a planner and then you can manipulate the planner. This kids chores page allows you to add in lists of chores that you want them to do, and it may be an after school chores that you've got a long list of things that you want them to do, and it's just a simple list. So let's look at the after school chores. Here there is just a list of chores and a little bit of detail about what they have to do. So if you've got a iPad or a computer set up, they can see this and they can look at all the things they need to do after school. Now you might not want a list for after school, and so you can add in another type of chores, and it might be weekend chores or it might be morning chores, and you can just add that in by changing the type of job to morning chores or weekend chores, and then adding in a list there and filtering everything by that list. There's a section in here called chores, planning and swapping. Really easy to reset chores, to swap chores around. So that is the Cleaning Hub. I hope you find that helpful. You've got your feedback portal on the front page here if you have any issues. You've got your instructions on the front here as well. I hope you find this helpful. Email me if you have any issues or just use the feedback portal. Cheers guys, bye.